Greetings, my name is Joseph, and this is the first motivating factor for me to ask you for help. Inside reason number 2, this apartment, when I signed the lease, was under the impression that the utilities were included. They are not, however. This $200 difference affects my ability to eat. Reason number 3, I am the only son of a widowed mother and who is currently taking care of my son and 2 of his 4 children in another state. My youngest and only daughter lives here in the Springs with me. Not with me, she lives with her mom, but in the same city. And I apologize for this being sloppy and rushed. Doing this on a whim. I want to make this video short, sweet, and simple. It's not going to be, but I want it to be. Leo Tolstoy is a Russian philosopher, author, who was quoted, depending on where you get the source, as saying, everyone thinks of changing humanity, but no one thinks of changing himself. Or everyone thinks of changing the world, and no one thinks of changing himself. So I have asked the powers to be, however you interpret them, to make a positive, shining example out of me. One of the many ideas that we have is a documentary, a Nat Geo IP, as we would like to call it. There's 2 ways to do this, because we're in an alphanumeric pursuit of corroboration. So you have Nat Geo IP, as you see. The other way to do this, because most people are not going to like the way I spell, is a Nat Geo IP. Okay? So what's going to happen is Nat Geo IP, if you look up here, you can't really see, oh, you can't see it, is the same numerical total as manifest. It's 8 for 87. Okay? What you don't see in here is a pyramid. Maybe if we could zoom in on here a little bit. There, you can just barely see the pyramids in here. We have another diagram, but it's not quite as good. This is a work in progress. It's not complete. Okay? You have wisdom, understanding, counsel, might, and then if we can get the phone to work, this is knowledge and fear of the low. Please note the acronyms. Okay? So, what this looks like initially is up here. This is the, come on phone, Nat Geo IP. As you see, that's 8C, which is characters. Ant is alphanumeric total. We back up so that you can see we have a little thing. Now, this is the first of the second 2 ways. Because if you put A, we're going to change the spelling. Naturally applying testimony. Growing entities of. Now, this is where we fix, as most people will say, interdimensional potentials. If we take the T and make it an S, as most of you will come across your Google searches, it'll spell interdimensional with an S. If you put the A, it will keep us with the 900. It adds a 71 to the 70, but it gives us the alphanumeric. The idea behind all of this is that if a whole number could be considered perfection. So, now, we have excuse us, I have a peculiar perception. Trying to speak plainly and get rid of the Joey dialect is very difficult. In helping self, the best way for me to help myself is to help my environment in the most appropriate, efficient, edifying potential possible. So the documentary is, I contacted National Geographic twice. Once I didn't expect a response because I was extremely intoxicated. The second one didn't really, still have no expectations, but the idea is there. I mean, open book, open door, open life policy. Okay? So, I'm going to flip this around. Those flags, these flags, and this little pyramid here. This is kind of going with this, okay? It's about symbolism. We would like to educate those that are ignorant by definition, meaning lacking education, and challenge those that think they're smart. GoFundMe suggests the best way to do things is to tell people where the money's going, how you're doing, what are you doing, to fix this, okay? So, the idea is to get up at 3 o'clock, 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. Doesn't happen every day. For example, today I slept until 5 o'clock. But we get up, I am registered and applying a new laptop to the PPSBDC, acronymically, that is the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center. I have 2 ideas for 2 businesses, 2 ideas for 2 nonprofits, and an idea for 1 church. 3 of the 5 are numerically sound. Put the phone on the holder so it's quit bouncing so you can see. If I get $100, I'm going to put gas in the tank, go try and find some food that is not contaminated with cancer-causing chemicals. With $1,000, I'm going to put the money into the savings account that I have thus far spent to repair the car. With $2,000, I'm going to buy already bought the air filter box, going to invest into the car. $4,000, going to get a windshield. $8,000, we're going to get me and my daughter a windshield and start looking for video equipment to pursue the documentary, the Nat Geo IP. $16,000, we're going to buy printers and try and connect one of the business is the personal business. One is a very personal business. It's more of a hobby, passion that I'm going to start just because I want the business entity to start writing off taxes. You know how it is. I mean, most of us want to save money. Yes. The second one is going to be more appropriate, probably going to actually earn money, all the while investing in the neighborhood, the alternate. If I can get to $1 million, I'm going to try and get this price off my head. There's a bounty for a decision that I made as a young child, because I am one of those foolish ones that grew up making terrible, terrible, terrible life choices. 33-year addict, few years sober, depending on the substance. So, because we're getting way long-winded here, I want to do this before 10 minutes, except for the songs, because we're going to get into the music. I want to show you something. I don't know how the GoFundMe is going to look, but if you read the caption, I've made some pretty astounding proclamations. This right here is a board that is designed to represent symbolism. It's supposed to be a window type scenario. Okay? So I need to back this up, hopefully. Like so. We're not going to get into the whole thing. Okay? Symbolism is a prism, is one of the catchphrases. And to spell it most people's way, in common English, we'll call it symbolism is a prism. We spell it with a Z. Because so many people associate right with correct, we put you on the right side. As you can see, in English, unfortunately for you, that puts you in second place. Now, Joseph, myself, I fancy myself a practicing acronym minister. So, if we tell you that this is an acronym, you can use periods, commas, semicolons, colons, plus signs, minus signs, whichever sign you would like. However clever, for consistency, efficiency, and simplicity, we ask you to use a decimal point. These, if I have counted correctly, are 4 of the few nerdy 30s, quote unquote, nerdy 30s. The application is going to be presented alphabeti numeric colorfully. Okay, it's alpha plus beti equals numeric color and fully. A few things up here. We will speak to you figuratively, metaphorically, and theoretically. Hypothetical is not, period. Proceed is equal to less than. Progress is equal to greater than. We will ask you to consider and remember the 10% rule. If and when you put a word together, we'll ask you, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. We add until there's a single digit. We have a grading scale for any acronym. Within 3 is an A. As you can see, B is 4, so on and so forth. Okay? Now, the reason we simplify and go down to 1, add continuously until we have one digit, 1 through 9, here it is. 9 divine, the interesting thing about divine and 9 is anytime you add a 9 to any number, the number will be the same. Down here, this is 50-50 testimony. Every testimony gets a 50-50 potential. Is it true? Is it not true? If it is true, how much of that perceptual truth is appropriate to a potential universal truth? We are suggesting there's 2 types of truths: perceptual truth and potential universal truth. Because your perception of our beautiful, MAM as an acronym, MAM, magnificent and majestic solar system here. When we as people apply ourselves appropriately, we build a belief, a system of beliefs. If I believe something and I love it and feel wonderful about it, I want to encourage you to feel that belief. However clever, just because my perception is 100% accurate to me, which is very difficult to do, by the way, does not in any wise make it applicable in any, as they say, way, shape, or form, as we say, form, shape, or way, applicable to you. Again, apologies for the sloppy, little passionate booger at night. Anywho, we're going to put on some songs. 4, keep it simple. Okay, the first one here is in honor of my mother, Mary. We will ever refer to her as Mary the Widow. And enough, Joseph.
We were raised by the firelight glow, by your steady hands we came to know how to stand when the nights ran long, how to carry right from wrong, not by blade, not by throne, by the way they made a home. Their voices soft but never weak, truth in every word they speak. They stitched our names into the day, so we know which path to take. When the world feels wide and cold, we remember what we were told. Honor to the mothers of the hall, honor to the grandmothers before us all. They raised the strong, they shaped the brave, they taught us what the fire must save. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey. They held the line when walls would fall, kept the heart like a northern star, fed the young, healed the old, carried wisdom, never a soul. Every scar we wear with pride was grateful from the other side. They taught us strength ain't always loud, sometimes it's staying when you're bowed. Sometimes it's love that holds the sword, and mercy guarding every door. Before we ever took a stand, they shaped a man with careful hands. Honor to the mothers of the hall, honor to the roots that never fall. They raised the sons who guard the land, and daughters who still understand. Hey, oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, we carry them home. In every vow, in every name, the glory we bring isn't gold or a ring. It's the lives we got and the love we claim. Honor to the mothers of the hope. Their strength still answers every call. From cradle song to funeral fire, they lit the path we still walk higher. Honor sung in drum and breath. Life before us, life past death. This is the glory we bring back home. This is a truth the drums have shown. Hey ho. Hey ho. Hey ho. We are strong because they were wise.
This particular song, one line in particular, is because the flame I kept lit.
Still drums inside my chest, I rise because they could not rest. I carry the heart, I carry the name, strength in my spine, honor in my veins. We don't leave our road to the wind and the rain, we stand as one, but before pain, when the legs grow weak and the eyes go dim, I become the shield that once was them. I carry the weight of their final days like a sword laid down but not ashamed. Children sleep while the wolves still howl. I make my rounds beneath the moon. Strength ain't loud, it's staying now. When the work is hard and the praise comes few, the village breathes when we all hold fast. No man stands tall who forgets the past. Honor is not won by the blood you spill, but by who you feed when the world stands still. I carry the heart, I carry the name, strength in my spine, honor in my veins. We don't leave our road to the wind and the rain, we stand as one, blood before pain. I come. That's how we stand, a steady heart, a working hand. If I fall tomorrow, they'll know my name.
Not for the battle.
Not for the battles, but the flame I kept lit. I carry the
Number 3, to my fellows.
They see the smile and I see the night you didn't want to wake up. They hear you laugh, but they don't know what you buried just to breathe. Scars don't lie, but they do speak. These scars don't lie, they just speak soft truth. Every line in my skin's got a piece of proof that I fell, got crushed, but I still stood tall. Took pain in the chest, but refused to fall. Yeah, these scars don't lie, they my battle sign. I've been bruised, been lost, but I never resigned. If you see me smile, just know what I've seen. I'm a fighter in the fire with a soul that bleeds. I come from where the gravel meets broken dreams, where the nights cut deep and the church don't scream, where your silence is sacred, your pain's tucked in, and you swallow your tears just to blend back in. PTSD in the rear view, trust in the ditch. I've been through some hell I don't talk about quick, but I lace up my boots like I always do, with a voice in my head saying get back through. Ain't no shame in the hurt, I just made it mine. Turned every heartbreak to a battle line, so don't judge my calm. If you ain't seen the storm, I'm alive through the fire. I was made, not born, for the ones that's tired, but still don't quit. To the lost one, silent in the deepest pit. You're a light in the dark, you're a soul that fights. Let the scars tell the story till the pain turns right. Scars don't lie, they just speak soft truth. Every line in my skin's got a piece of proof that I fell, got crushed, but I still stood tall. Took pain in the chest, but refused to fall. Yeah, these scars don't lie, they my battle sign. I've been bruised, been lost, but I never resigned. If you see me smile, just know what I've seen. I'm a fighter in the fire with a soul that bleeds. I know what it's like when your mind turns loud, when the voices say quit and you push them down. When your hands shake still from the nights long gone, but you face the day like nothing's wrong. I ain't perfect, nah, I'm past your worn. I got cracks in my soul, I got habits torn, but I keep showing up when the world says no. Got a strength in my chest that they'll never know. So here's to the ones with the haunted past, who keep moving forward with a shattered map. You're not broken, you're forged in flame, and the world better watch when you rise again. Let the pain be proof, not shame. Every scar you've earned got a name. These scars don't lie, they just speak soft truth. Every line in my skin's got a piece of proof that I fell, got crushed, but I still stood tall. Took pain in the chest, but refused to fall. Yeah, these scars don't lie, they my battle sign. I've been bruised, been lost, but I never resigned. If you see me smile, just know what I've seen. I'm a fighter in the fire with a soul that bleeds. Scar, still here, still breathing. You didn't survive that for nothing. You'll make it through. Just to stay silent. Let them see the scars. They're proof you're still here. You still got more to give.
And number 4, that rhymes with door.
In the silence, but I found peace in the middle of the violence. Tears on my face, but I still kept walking. Faith in my chest when the devil came knocking. People said I break, said I fold under pressure, but pressure makes diamonds,
And I'm God's hidden treasure.
yeah, I see that fight, but I learned how to dance in the darkest night. I don't want by sight, that path leads not. I walk by the road that renews my mind. Every setback's just fuel in disguise. I don't quit, I'll ride. I won't give up, I won't give it. I scream, but I shut them out. I ain't trying to park on my promised list, but I serve a king who freely gives. I run on empty, cried at the ceiling, but I seen breakthrough hidden in the healing. I've learned that hope in a fairy tale line. It's a better one than them that's already mine. Every no, doesn't make me bold, doesn't make me bold, doesn't turn cold. This is the anthem of those who fight, who trust in God for every night. I won't give up, I won't give in. You call me out, you pull me in. I come too far, I know you're near. You made it clear, I've got no fear. When I fall down, I rise again. I'm holding on until the end. You are my hope, you lead me home. I won't give up, I won't give in. They said I'm done, but they don't know the strength we got from the God we know. He walks with me through highs and lows. When they say move, I flow. They said I'm done, but they don't know the strength I got from the God I know. He walks with me through highs and lows. When they say move, I flow. When he says move, I go. When he says move, I go. I won't give up, I won't give in. You call me out, you pull me in. I've come too far, I know you're near. You made it clear, I got no fear. When I fall down, I rise again. I'm holding on until the end. You are my hope, you make me whole. I won't give up, I won't give up, I won't give in. I won't give up, I won't give in.
Beautiful. We do not own the music rights to any of those songs you heard. Please, executives, allow us to share this music to edify anybody that's willing. And briefly, real quick, we want to show you things. Body of Christ. 12 times 12 and 12 plus 12. Share if you care, share if you dare. And thank you for any consideration.